Howdy y'all, welcome back to Mr. Wilson's Cooking Shack. It is an absolute scorcher down here in Texas today. And I do mean it's hot. Hot. It's well over 100 degrees and it's way too hot to be lighting up the house with heat. So we're going to be cooking outside again today. I don't know. Seems like barbecue's all I do, but I promise as the weather progressively gets better and cooler, we're going to do a whole lot more indoor videos. It's just too dang hot to be indoors. It's 100 degrees and we can't hardly cool that little house down to save our lives. We got every window unit going and it's still hot in there. So we turn on the oven, turn on the stove, and it's just gonna make it uncomfortable. But I got a pit, and we can cook stuff on the pit. Won't hurt us. So we've got two absolutely massive top sirloin steaks. These things are so big they might as well be a roast. And we got a good deal on them. You know, $10 for two massive steaks. That's not bad at all. That's practically $5 a steak. And they are the size of a freaking roast. I do mean the size of a roast. Look how thick that sucker is. And the camera does not do it justice on how large it is. But yeah, we're going to throw these suckers on the grill here in a little bit when this fire dies down and gets a little bit cooler. So we ain't scorching these things. And we're going to give it a go. We've done a dry rub today. I didn't feel like getting any too fancy. So that's just ground dried garlic, ground peppercorn, and ground sea salt. Minutes now. Been about 20 minutes. Let's have a look, see. Oh yeah. That is pretty. Yeah, we've put them a couple times. When it comes to steaks, especially something the size of a sirloin, and I mean, last video I had a pork roast in here. And you see how much room these steaks take up versus what that pork roast took up. These things are huge. I do mean huge. But they sure are pretty. Nice hot fire. I don't know whether y'all can hear it sizzling or not. Don't know if the camera's picking up that audio. These things are just beautiful. We're about almost an hour into our little grill smoke cycle. Ooh, sorry about the choppiness, y'all. I didn't think to grab the gimbal. Oh yeah. Oh, y'all can hear that sizzle. It's all that fat just getting cut right off the steak. Now, it's an important thing to remember when it comes to cooking these things, especially a sirloin as thick as this sucker is, to constantly flip these things. And I do mean constantly flip them. If I had a charbroiler, I could let this sucker grill and get nice grill marks all over it and all that, but this is a soft set, not a charbroiler. I have real wood. I don't have a gas stove where I can regulate the heat. So it's important to remember to constantly flip, flip. Let it grill for a little bit on one side, flip it. Let it grill for a little bit on the other side, flip it. You don't want these suckers to sit there and stay on the same side. It will turn a sirloin tough. Sirloin's an extremely sensitive piece of meat to cook. And they get tough real easy, as big and thick and lean as they are. But cook at high heat, constantly flip them, and keep the flames directly off of them. You can grill it a little bit directly on the flame, but only a little bit. Only to get that flavor on there. Otherwise, you need to keep them off to the side real for a good long while. That way they slow cook and they slowly get tender. It's extremely tough, or extremely easy, my bad. A little bit. It's extremely easy to make these suckers tough. Alright y'all, after about, I'd say, what do you say, about 45 minutes? About 45 minutes on the grill. I smoked it a little bit, but not much, just enough to get a good little flavor. But yeah, they're ready. They're about as done as I'm willing to cook them. Now this isn't well done. This is, I'd say, medium well. Probably maybe a little bit less than that, but maybe about medium rare, maybe. Depends on where you cut into the steak, honestly. They're so big and so thick that I'm betting the outside's about medium well and the inside's about medium rare. But they're done. Came out gorgeous. I do mean gorgeous. They smell delicious. And we're well, like I said, it's really freaking hot in here. Down here, I bet it's 80 degrees inside the house, at least. So yeah.
103 outside.
103 outside. So we're cooking stuff in the microwave and using instant taters and canned beans aside. So ain't nothing really to show there. Anybody can do that. So I do believe that's the end of our adventure, y'all. Thank you for tuning into the Cooking Shack. Like, subscribe, comment. Let me know what y'all want to see me cook, because I got skills to cook on anything. I do mean anything. If I don't know how to do it, I'll figure it out. Alright, y'all. Have a good one.